Okay, y'all, I've been reading the 7-Year I've been reading The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and it has been so good. However, this is my last book for 2025, and it's currently December 31st, and I need to get this done in order to reach my reading goal of 20 books read in 2025. So, I've got 99 pages left, and guests are here for New Year's Eve, and so I'm kind of like hiding in my room because I really want to make my goal, and if not, no biggie, but I really do want to try it, and I think I can do 100 pages within the next, it's currently I think 5:30, so I think I can do it. So we're gonna read this book and we're gonna see how far I get. Well, I had to stop because this man is a walking green flag. She must have been lucky then. She's also smart and talented and beautiful. Yeah, she's getting bookmarked. Just the way he's so quick to compliment her and so direct too. He is shy about it, but he's not gonna be like, oh no. He's not gonna deny it either. We appreciate the clarity. Love the intentionality. Yeah, okay. I realized that I didn't even talk about what this book is about, so this is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and it is a magical realism book, and it takes place in New York City following our character Clementine West, and she's a publisher at this company in New York. But in this current timeline, she is grieving the loss of her aunt 6 months prior to when this book takes place. And her aunt was super adventurous, and they would go on adventures together, travel around the world, and it would just be something that they did. And so now she's grieving, and she's having a hard time adjusting to what life is like without her. And in comes in this will that tells her aunt passed her the apartment that she had been living in. And so now she moves into this apartment, and something that she had always grown up with was that this apartment was magical. There was just something different about it, and she was like, okay. But now that she's grieving, she's kind of like, I don't really see that. I don't think that's a thing. Until she opens her apartment and she realizes she is no longer in the current timeline, but she is 7 years in the past, and there is a guy there she meets, and they hit it off really well. The chemistry is there, the vibes are there, and so now she is thinking about this guy and living her life. I think that's all I'm gonna say about this book, but it is so good. I don't think my summary did justice to what this book is, because I've heard so many summaries for this book and nothing could have prepared me for what this book actually is. So highly recommend The 7-Year Slip. I'm not even done with it. Like, this is how much I've got, and I already highly recommend it. It's gonna be a 5-star, maybe a 6-star, because like, look at all these tabs. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading because I've got a time crunch. Okay, I'm back to sneaking away. Y'all, this is so funny. I will disappear for a few minutes, read a little bit, and then go back out to the crowd. I'm on page 237 out of 326. So I was nibbling on some ube puto. If you're Filipino, if you know, you know. Okay, let's read. Okay, y'all, I'm in the bathroom. Don't judge. But I've got 44 pages left, and it just hit 10. I'm really cutting it close. But I think I can do it. I'm scared. So I'm just gonna go read it right now. I don't even have time to update y'all, but it's getting really good so far. Hey, I forgot to finish the rest of the video. It was New Year's, we were all having fun, jumping around. Now you may be wondering, did I finish The 7-Year Slip? Did I make my goal of 20 books read in 2025? And the answer would be yes! I finished it like at 11, so I still had an hour left of the year to celebrate and have fun. But let me tell you, this book left me in a wreck. I was crying, and I would have cried more if I wasn't in the middle of the living room with my entire family wondering if I had finished the book. So, you know, but this book was amazing. I think it's one of the books that has surprised me the most. Like, usually with romance, and that's sort of why I like romance, is it's pretty straightforward. You can kind of see what happens at the end, but this book is not really like that. I mean, kind of, but the magical realism of it makes it a lot less predictable than normal romance books, which I really appreciate, because I have been reading romance books for a long time and I love them. Like, I love a good romance book, but something like this to sort of change up the flow, the pace of the book, amazing. And it is a 6-star book for me. Loved the ending. It was just really good overall. Like, finished the book, and then after I had finally reached my goal and like the new year went off, I went back and I read like the last few chapters again. So highly recommend this book. Even if you're not really a big romance reader, I would recommend it because it's so much more than that in a way. It battles like grief, and it battles the idea of change and not really liking it as someone who doesn't really like change. It is a really good book with really good lessons, and then there's romance. And so yeah, that's all I have to say about this book. It was really good and you should read it. But yeah, I'm really glad I finished out this year with this book, and so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.